environment, and you are a founder of many youth platform. You are doing a lot of work for the African youth. Just quick question here: when it comes to young people in leadership, what do you think the problem and the challenges the African youth have, and how this problem can be addressed, and also come up with the solutions?
Yeah, now the issue about leadership with young people like myself, I must always put myself involved. Is the fact that um, our governance, you know, our our leadership approach in Africa is also a challenge, to the youth. Why am I saying this? Our leaders in power, in positions, their flexibility, being able to accept youth, when they approach them, when they share ideas with them, is a step in making youth more responsible and taking positive actions in driving change. Now, a case study of myself of being responsible is because the vision I had and the energy behind the vision, I was able to meet some right people who believe in it and were able to encourage me to keep moving. And that's why the energy was multiplied. So I wouldn't really want to say that the young people actually are not taking actions to make a difference. But I would like to say, in as much as some are having challenge, based on probably they have not discovered their purpose, why they are living, because one of the major challenges with youth is because they have not found a purpose for living. They have not seen a reason, to make a difference. And thirdly, the issue is that most of the youth, like myself, are just geared towards making money. And I always say, money is something that never have an end or never has an end. But then, if you go through a purposeful life, build a career life, you will certainly feel fulfilled with time, and money will come as a byproduct when it is time. It's just to keep the vision. So the issue is most of the youth, I want to encourage them out there is that look at where you are coming from. Look at who you are. Think about what you can do, you know, that can improve the situation. You might not actually become financially buoyant, but your idea probably in sharing with other people, in taking actions to resolve issues which do not really need money is also a way of making a difference in your community. So I want to encourage you to be more innovative, creative, and inventive towards community-oriented solutions to address issues. And this is the first way of making youth responsible as individuals, you know, because once you start becoming busy with yourself, you will see a reason to keep working, to look for more avenues, to connect, share experience, and learn something new. And that is a process of growth because in doing that, you keep discovering new people. If I was not pushful, for example, talking to you today, Madam Mary, is due to Mr. Everton Igore in the US, who since 2016 believed in me while on Facebook, seeing what I was doing, and he had to connect me with you. And today you are having me for this live interview. So this is just an aspect to say that we should not give up as young people despite the challenges we are experiencing because it will just take a moment, one experience, one exposure to change your life to the next level. As I always say, money is a byproduct to a purposeful living in addressing community issues. Now, going a bit to the governance part with administrators or those in positions, sometimes their attitude, of feeling just full of themselves, also limit youth to fully, exhibit, to fully show the world what they have to do, especially when you concern legalizing documents, processing documents, getting support to organize programs, I mean, authorization, all of these aspects, when it's not granted, it's not considered, sometimes youth, feel like, why am I even doing this? They'll go back to that shell. And what happens? They have no choice. They'll tend to other easy ways to survive, which have long-term effect to themselves and to the community. Increased crime will come as a result of that violence and conflict. Increased bad governance because those who have to change the continent are not actually fully engaged in doing that. So what happened? The system continues. So my advice for us young people is that have a reason for living. Trust God, get people who are doing something similar, learn from them, and keep being humble to always learn. From there, your knowledge you acquire, your ability to share, and your zeal to learn more will permit you to connect with more people. And by the time people see your accumulated effort, they will give you platforms to express. And that's how I keep moving to greater height, whereby even the money we are seeking to live a good life will definitely come someday. Myself, my friends are very rich, but the truth is that I am not wealthy. I don't have a salary, but then my energy and drive for change will never die. Till the day that God will provide the right avenues and platform for me to have resources to keep doing and living a good life, I'll keep doing what I'm doing and improving on daily basis. Thank you, Jill Marie.
Yeah, so that's amazing. I just have a last point that we want to talk about. You are the author of the book Wisdom Capsules, which the title of the for self governance and peaceful living. And you have also gave trainings and organized trainings for democracy and peace building and you're working as a community development development leader. So, how do you envision democracy and the possibility of peace in the continent, and also the long-term plan for sustainable development, if we would call it, as many scholars, many researchers are still having the challenges of that identifying development in the continent. What is the long-term plan on democracy, peace building, and also good governance for the continent from your?
Okay, thank you once more. That's a very fantastic question there. I want to start by answering that question by saying that the first thing, the long term or the sustainable peace building, good governance, and democracy we can enjoy in the continent will start from mindset. It's a mindset transformation. And secondly, it's about taking responsibility. Change will never come by somebody telling you to do this or that. Your community will not develop by somebody telling you to do this. Mindset is about perception, perceiving, looking about how can things become better and what you can do. Change starts with one person, and that person is you. If you live in a community, there's no road, and you think that you can start doing something, that's how people will see what you're doing and want to join. So, answering this question, I want to say the issue about the continent Africa and across the world, for example, Africa, precise where we're having this challenge, is that leaders in power should be able to create enabling environment for the younger ones coming up. And how can we create, or how will they create this enabling environment? By creating support systems or platforms for empowerment and capacity building for youth across the continent. Secondly, making available issues like grants, loans, funding, you know, support to youth initiatives and programs. These are the two important things that if the government can do. Now, going to the third, as a matter of fact, it's about facilitating youth authorization, legalization, and processing of documents, initiatives, or ventures. Once these things are done, you realize that youth will not be tilted in a mindset of just wanting to work with governments or becoming part of government institutions. But then on their own path, youth will more innovative, creative, and inventive to start coming up with, ideas in addressing issues that their own communities are facing. And this is an aspect of good governance. Once people start taking responsibility in driving change in their community, it is also making a difference within the continent. Bring the key. The key, keep the key. Yeah. Sorry about that. I had an intervention about that. So, as I was saying, once youth, through their initiative, they start taking action in addressing issues within their community, that's already good governance practice they are taking. And in this process of good governance practice, by solving problems which they are facing, it's already building peace because once problems are solved, it gives some level of joy and happiness within these persons, within this community. And that's already, once good governance is practiced, peace building is already enforced in the process. And once it's enforced, issue of violence, tension, hatred, all of these things will be reduced. Now, what about democracy? As a matter of fact, which we know is a challenge with the governance structure in Africa in terms of policies and so on, which probably, some of the issue we're facing with long-term leaders in power. I think that the youth are the next people to make a difference with this. And it all starts through youth initiatives. If you have an initiative, now I want to be very clear here, and you are the leader, how do you permit to work with other people within this initiative? Is it rotatory? Is it, by the time you grow with a mindset of giving term of office mandates in the little things they are doing, it's a culture they're nurturing as they grow to take other political and administrative positions. The mindset which is being cultured at the tender age or stage is what will be implemented at that level. So we cannot just completely say that we are going to cause change at the current level of administrations or leadership within our countries. But our ideology as youth, because you like it or not, the youth are the next people to control their countries. So we need to prepare ourselves by starting to be very flexible, open-minded, consultative, inclusive in our actions with those around us. That's already democracy, you know. So that's what I can say. So once we do that, we are able to show that as an example to our elders in power that you know what, we at this micro level, we are already showing example. This is my team. I did for 2 years, and he is the next person in charge. This is what we are able to do. This is a report. When they start seeing that, they'll start believing that there's difference that the youth are trying to make. And they can permit you to either advise you, listen to what you have to say, and might be supporting one with the other because they are already believing that you are making a difference. You like it or not, when something is right, it's always going to be right. So that's what I can say to our leaders out there. Give people opportunity to work with you, share opportunity with them. For you are not a monopoly of knowledge. We keep learning as we keep growing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bochum Samuel. I
Yeah.
think I just mispronounced some of them, but thank you so much for wonderful discussion and conversation and your great idea. First, I would like to see you soon in one of the leadership position and with all the knowledge and the experience that you have to lead others and also to serve youth not just in Cameroon but globally and like internationally. One of the international positions soon, either in the continent or internationally. One any of these international non-profit organizations, or I don't know, in the governance systems of the African of the continent. Thank you so
You
much.
know,
So
yeah,
I
that would be
was
great.
joined by Samuel Bochum. Bochum. He's a youth advocate from Cameroon, and he's also a community development leader. And he's a writer. He wrote a book called The Wisdom Capsules for Self-Governance and Peaceful Living. And he is also a founder. He has a company called Consult Counseling, where he provides
Yeah, G Solute is G Solute Consulting.
G-Self Consulting.
Yeah, that's Global Solution Consulting.
About solution, just tell us a little bit about your organization before we conclude.
Yeah, so basically, I have three different area of operation. We have YAPSEC, Youth Advocate for Peace and Community Empowerment Cameroon. That is an organization which is focused on community building programs, activity, and so on. Reaching out, and also we have G Solo Consulting. This is a company or an enterprise which is focused, in having. We have keynote speech presentation in conferences. We have project, and program oversight. Where we can have you can have a project, we can overlook the project and programs to ensure smooth operation and execution. Then we also have consultancy as an aspect of the digital consulting. Then we equally have peace building training for career professionals. So within this consulting, digital consulting, we are focused, on seeing how to provide institutions, corporations, government bodies, and businesses with advanced corporate peace building training, to help them, improve at their workspace, the productivity, and also the infrastructure sustainability.
Where did you
Now,
provide the service? The
yeah,
service of your company.
yeah, we have the service we provide there is we provide peace building training for career professionals
Where for global? Is it globally
global,
or
globally,
in
globally. Yeah,
Cameroon?
so globally, people can contact us. We can, we do both online and offline services. So they can reach us, and we can always make available. Can do training,
Okay.
train their
So
staff,
please
the
share
institution.
share share your how people can reach your website, how they can contact your company if they are interested in your services.
Yes. So we have. I'm putting on the comment section. That is, uh, can I put on the comment section?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is www.gsoluteconsulting.com. That is GSOLUTEconsulting.com. www.gsoluteconsulting.com. That is Global Solution Consulting. The G Solute is Global Solution Consulting. So once you just go, on the internet, you type www.gsoluteconsulting.com or just gsolute consulting, you'll be able to see us. And our number is +237. Let me say +237. Just a minute. +237 674 839683. That's our international number. And our email is gsolute gsolute consulting.com. No, yeah, gsolute consulting at gmail.com. Yeah, so that's our email for the consulting, gsolute, consulting at gmail.com. So that's it for the consulting email. So that's the service we're providing. We train institutions. We have what we do, for example, we can train your staff, on corporate and workplace peace. That's our major focus, corporate and workplace peace, on how can they effectively, manage the resource within the company, the organization, or the ministry? How can they protect, the work ethics, the professionalism? So these are some way we train and how to build a very convivial, friendly relationship with the administration, the volunteers, the staff, and interns, so that each and everyone will effectively execute their role, respect each other, and keep the vision and the image of the institution very proud to the public. So that's an aspect we do with G Solo Consulting. Away from that, the last service we render or product or initiative is Peace Academy. I also run a Peace Academy, which was launched last year in Cameroon. It's a global peace building platform where we also train, uh, people across the world on peace building to become certified peace advocates and ambassadors. And we have 8 design courses. These courses have been designed. People can take the courses online across the world. Once you are ready to enroll, you just probably send a message to the same number, email address, and even you can check the same website, gsoloconsulting.com. For Peace Academy, the same information apply. Once you check this out, you can be able to contact us. We send the courses through email address. We receive the course via email and the study instruction, and you have 2 weeks, maximum 1 month to go through these 8 courses, and you are able to submit a report for evaluation, grading before your award of certificates as a certified global peace ambassador and advocate from Peace Academy. We so far we have been training more than 40 already. It's a high level professional training. And the background reason of this program is not just to train people like want you to work with the United Nations or the African Union. The background is to train people to become community leaders, people to be able to understand their problems with their community and able to embrace it, propose solutions in solving them, and also making sure each and everyone live happily together. So this program is coming from a background, you know, it's coming from a background whereby we should be able to live happily, ensure development, build peace through good leadership. So that's the essence of Peace Academy. And these 8 courses, we have foundation of peace building, we have peace and governance, peace and environment, corporate and workplace peace, understanding global ethics and peace policies, national and cross-border peace, and peace and human development. These are some of the courses that will help you to have an insight about issue of governance, peace, development, and community life, as well as the environment. So, thank you once more, Jim Marie. That's basically about Peace Academy.
Thank you
On
so much.
Facebook, is Peace Academy. Just go on Facebook, Peace Academy on Facebook. You have it. Just Peace Academy on Facebook. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Busham Samuel. Thank you so much for your time. It was a wonderful conversation, and I was honored joining you. You have a wonderful and amazing idea. I hope we can keep the discussion going on, and it's just the beginning. It's the second time for me to host you and listen to your amazing ideas, but we will keep doing that and keep up
Thank you.
the good work. Thank you so much.
God bless.
Have a good day.
Bye bye. Peace be unto you. Huh?
Have a blessed day.
Yeah.
And the work he's doing to his community. Thank you so much. My name is Mary Apollo. Hope to see you again in different episodes and different show. Thank you for following the fourth direction again, and share with your friends. And that's your suggestions, your comment, and see you soon. Bye.